Okay, so I wanted to show you a little bit of the basics of using Google Slides. It's very similar to PowerPoint, except for that it is all online, and so all you need is a computer to access your presentation at any point in time. If you wanted to know more about turning this into an actual assignment and integrating it with Schoology, contact me and let me know, and I can do another tutorial showing you how to do that. To get to Google Slides, all you have to do is go to google.com, make sure that you are signed in under your school Google account, and then click the Apps button. I have my apps set up to where my most used apps are at the top, including Slides. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Slides. Of course, Google does set templates that you can use using the template gallery if you wish for different things. But for the most part, we always just create a new blank slide. Any of my other presentations can be found here or by clicking on the search bar up there. I can also say whether or not it was owned by me or if it's been shared by anybody else. So I'm going to go ahead and click on a new blank presentation to start. And this is what it looks like. It will have themes that will pop up that you can choose from, but we'll get to that in just a second. Title is right up here. I'm going to go ahead and just title this Slides Demo and hit enter. Once I hit enter, I can choose also to favorite this assignment, or I can organize it into my Google Drive from right here if I wish. I could choose a theme that has been pre-made for me. They have a few limited ones that are pretty nice over here on this side, or I can choose to just have a blank presentation and exit out of that. I could always get back to theme by clicking on my toolbar right up here and then selecting it. Pretty much almost everything else can be exactly like the Google Slides presentations. You have speaker notes down here if you are presenting. You have your navigation bar right over here. You can add new slides right here from the side. You can just add a regular slide that's blank, or you can choose from a template right there as well. And you could also drag and drop these slides into order. You could choose to skip this slide and have it be blank from the presentation, but you could still view it here. You could duplicate the slide, change the background, apply a layout, change the theme, choose a transition, whatever it is you wanted to do here, you could do. You could copy and paste slides as well. You have just your standard buttons right up here, undo, print, any kind of text box. So if you have one that didn't have a text box on it, you could create a new text box. You could upload an image from the computer or search from the web, and you have several other options as well. And since you said your students were starting a portfolio, this might be something that you would definitely want to look at. You could insert shapes, lines, fill in the background, change the border, choose the border weight, change the font, size, and all your other tools right here. You can even add in live links to help you set that up. On here, you have an easy way to import your slides or download this as a PowerPoint presentation if you wish. You can set up the page sizes to something different if you wish. You can look at the version histories that you have. Same thing again as PowerPoint Edit. You can view different views. And then here's also another tool that you might be interested in. Here's also where you can insert an image, insert a text box. You can also insert videos from YouTube. So if I click on video, I can just search. So if I wanted to look for like a Saturday Night Live video that I wanted to insert in for fun, I would search it up and I could view it right here, and I could go ahead, select and insert that in. I could move this wherever I wished. I could resize this to take up the whole screen if I wished, or I could simply click on it and click on the back button to delete it. Again, you have your slide options here that you would have right over here in the same way. You could also arrange your pictures to order them in a certain way. Same thing with tools. If you have any add-ons, you could have add-ons. So that is the basics of creating a presentation. And when your students want to present, they would simply click the present button right up here. It would have their slides. They could skip slides if they want to, or they could do a bunch of other things that are a little bit beyond the basics. So I'm just showing the basics right now. But exit out, and they could also collaborate on this. They could send this to you using the share button if you didn't want to integrate it into Schoology, or they could share this with other of their peers and they could all collaborate on the same presentation if they wish. So if they click that share button, it's going to give them the share options. So if they wanted to give other people permission to actually type and write and create on this presentation as well, they would simply type in the name. So let's say I wanted to share this with Nicole. I would simply start typing in Nicole's first and last name, and I would find her, and I would click send. If I just wanted to shoot it to somebody so they could view it, I would click that get shareable link. I could also change these privacy settings using the advanced option. Right now it's set to private, but I could change that as well. And when they're done, and they can send it to you however you wish. They could email you a link, they could send you the link, or they could put it into Schoology as an assignment. And again, if that's something that you're interested in, please let me know. But that is the basics of Google Slides. And if there is something I didn't cover that you wanted more information on, shoot me an email and just let me know and I can get that for you. Hope this was helpful.